Hi everybody, my name's Linda and I'm your mental health mama, and together we do life. Tonight I am popping in to talk to you about when we reveal our childhood sexual abuse. Often as adults it can actually feel like we're being re-traumatized. And this happens because it takes us a long time to find the courage and work out how we're going to tell anybody. And if somebody reacts in a manner other than supportive towards us, it's like reopening our wound and bashing us. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't use the word bashing, but that's what it is. It's like it pummels us again externally to the internal wound that sits inside us that hasn't been healed as yet. I know for me personally that when I chose to reveal it, I sat and thought long and hard about who I would tell and who I wouldn't tell, and the reasons why. And I didn't really get a lot of response out of my husband at the time. He wasn't the sort that could even talk about his emotions, etc., etc., etc. That was just him. And I told one of my siblings, and unfortunately for me, I didn't think what his reaction would be, and he actually went to the perpetrator's family, who said, something happened but we'll never tell you what it was. And I didn't know he said that, and then it just snowballed. Okay, now we can't keep it inside of ourselves, because that's what we were taught to do, is keep it secret, keep it safe, or keep it safe, keep it secret. One or the other, whatever floats your boat, but that's what we were told that we had to do, was keep it secret. It doesn't work. The only person that keeping it secret serves is the abuser. And if you have someone in your life who doesn't know how to respond to you in a manner that is kind, caring, supportive, and I'll just sit beside you as you talk and have empathy, like walk in your shoes and even try and imagine how deep the pain is for you, then they themselves are going to need to seek professional help for the wounds that they have. So what I saw around me was people got triggered, okay? And it scares people when this stuff comes up, because we still haven't, as a society, put in any safeguards for how we're going to deal with this. And it's happening still at the rate of the known rate of 1 in 4 women, 1 in 7 men. And that's only the known rate, because not everybody reports their abuse, their sexual abuse as a child, okay? So what do you do when this is going on and, you really need the support? It's not like you can't tell your spouse, especially if you've got combined bank accounts and you've got to start seeing a professional, then you really need to be able to tell them. But if they respond in a manner that absolutely they flip out, then you need to be prepared and be in a position where you can say to them, look, I appreciate that this is a lot to take in, but here, let's go and find a professional so that you are able to speak to them. Because if they can do that, then you are then free to seek your own professional help and just work on your wound, okay? We can't take on board how other people react, even though it's going to be super hard. It's one of the challenges that you'll face first up, is learning a boundary, and that you put the boundary in place so that you're going to teach other people how to treat you. Now, if those people choose to walk out of our lives, it's doubly devastating to the wound that we've already just found the courage enough to admit to, but we're not in control of other people. Unfortunately, being sexually abused as a child means that we learnt that we had to do what other people told us to do, okay, right down to the deepest spiritual level inside of us, mind, emotion, soul. They took all our power away from us So when we reveal to others that, this is what's happened to us in our childhood, we're actually looking to them, we can be looking to them to take on the responsibility of helping us heal, okay? And I need to be very clear with you here that no one can do this journey for you but you, okay? You will have to determine that you're going to keep working through this and keep finding the space for you to heal as well. Because as you heal, others will heal around you, or they'll choose not to change and they'll move on. It is hard. It is absolutely heartbreaking stuff that you need to do, but your choice is keep having more of the same in life, which is the total feeling of emptiness and not knowing, which way is up and who I am and where I'm going, or go through some layers of pain with a professional and actually start achieving things in life. I'm going to put some links in the comments below so that you can start watching people on YouTube who, although they've been around for some time, the work that they did was pioneering, okay? And it will help you begin to look at other people who can give you information that you can bring into your day-to-day life, okay? My heart goes out to you. I've had to walk the road myself, and I do understand how hard it is. And I do understand how toxic our families are and how hard it is to say no to them when we keep believing that they're the only people that will ever be in our life that we can rely on. It's not the truth. I have healed. I have built a community around me of people who, if I need them, they're there for me, and if they need me, I'm there for them, and none of them are blood related, okay? It is doable, so I want to offer you that encouragement that even if everything gets stripped from you, you can rebuild, and you can rebuild a life that is far more productive and healthy and happy and whole and filled with joy, okay? Filled with absolute joy when you do this work. I'm really, really sorry that nobody's ever told you how hard it would be, but I can be here for you as a professional in groups, etc., if that's what your heart desires, if that's what you feel led to. Or I can refer you to other professionals who will understand, and that's what you really need to know, is somebody who's experienced it and will speak to you not only as a professional, but somebody who's experienced it and understands the journey, okay? For you now, at this part, at the beginning of the path that you're on now, it's super important that you just take time. Even though it feels like the whole world caved in, it's not, okay? So remember, with our abusers, we felt like we would die if we ever told the truth, okay? I don't know about you, but that's how I felt. I spent so much of my life believing I was going to die, pardon me. But it's not the truth, okay? We live through the experience of having to tell someone. We live through the experience of having to open up, and we do live through into a healthier, happier life as we do the work. I wish you, from the depths of my heart and soul, every success in your journey. It doesn't happen overnight because it impacts so many areas of our life, but it does happen, okay? All right, if I can be of any help, be sure and let me know. Thank you. Bye for now.